Seer shifters, the Sangha of the Existential Shift. Welcome to December 2024. We're going to do readings by the elements. If you're new to my channel, my name is Morgainne, and I'm happy to be here with you, and I'm happy that you're here with me. Okay, we're going to do tarot, classic tarot with a very popular tarot deck, the Rider-Waite. And we're just going to see what comes. You know, December is the month of light defeating darkness, of miracles, of the joy and celebration of togetherness despite difficulties and circumstances and shadows. It brings out the best in us. So, all in all, celebratory. You guys don't need me to tell you this. Pluto has recently, finally moved into Aquarius. A new life to many of us, to all of us really. Will especially affect the fixed signs, of course Aquarius, but also Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. If you have not been on your path, Pluto will direct you towards your path. Hello, Green Apple. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a moderator. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, this is the first time you guys see me since I got back to my bangs. So if you haven't been here for a few years, like many of my seekers have, hello, Carla. I always have bangs, but for the past year, I kind of let them grow. But now we're back. Me and the bangs are back. So yeah, thank you. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? Sorry about that. You don't want me to drip boogers all over my face. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Boogers? Is that the right word? Maybe snot? I don't know how. I'm sorry. TMI. Hello from Greece. That's so cool. Hi, Jennifer Marie. Thank you for all your hearts and your hellos. You guys are so cute. I love you. So happy to have you. I know that my channel behavior has been so sporadic and my uploading has been a mess and all over the place. I'm changing locations all the time. And I'm semi-traveling, in between, pilgrimaging. I've been on a pilgrimage for the past year, you could say, and for the past few months it's been a mountain terrain style pilgrimage. It's been very spiritual, very intense, very bizarre. I think in the long run this will benefit, of course, myself because of the journey, but also, you know, anyone who follows me and listens to what I have to say will benefit with my continued spiritual growth, which I find that I have the responsibility to continue having. Thank you, Green Apple, for moderating. I really appreciate that. I don't want to stay stuck in the same energy level, as good as it may be, because that means that there's a roof or there's a limit to what I can help you with, what I can offer you guys. And so I need to evolve in order to presume to help you evolve. So yeah, so we're on this journey together, right? Just like you, I'm teaching and learning and teaching and learning. It's a constant thing. So it's very cool in that respect, but it's super weird and hectic on a practical level and confusing. Spirit is putting like a veil in front of me. It doesn't let me see further when it comes to my personal life. Not to do with you. With you guys, if someone like talks to me on a private session or something, I see whatever needs to be seen for you guys. But when it comes to me, like I'm not being given, you know, sight for the next step, or like usually I'm used to having like foresight for the next few steps, if not at least a couple. But now it's like, no, you're just gonna have to Go back to the practicing mode, to the spiritual training mode, and you're in the dark. And let's see you be the light that you search and guide yourself through it. And so I'm doing it. It's doing my best as much as possible. Don't presume to say it's perfect, but it creates some messes, which is why I can't always upload. I don't always have internet. I don't always have time. I'm not always in an environment that is private that allows me to record, privately. So that's why I've been sporadic and all over the place, and I apologize. But let's focus on the times and moments where I can come through for you and be here and do the best we can with that. And I am so grateful for your support and for your patience. Cynthia, hi. Hey, Spirit team, joining from upstate New York. Cool. Adore and appreciate your authenticity and capacity to grow forward. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, let me close the window so the train doesn't give us a headache. Hello, Crimes Against Art. How are you? Good to see you all. Yay. We have channel members and we have channel moderators and we have seekers. It's just amazing. So exciting. So exciting. Okay. Honestly, since Pluto moved into Aquarius and I'm a fixed sign, I feel a lot more revitalized. Like I have a boost of energy. Knock on wood, so far, it's been good. I've been really looking forward to this transit. How about you guys? Have you been scared of this transit or looking forward to it? I feel like I've been like biting my nails waiting for it. And it does feel better. So it's like there's still a veil in front of me, but I start seeing the cracks of a little bit of light. It's not yet, clear and specific, but it's the beginning of clarity. I can tell when I get the beginning of clarity, like the pre-clarity state. So, yeah. Oh, I feel great. Thank you, Colette, Paula. Welcome. I feel great. It's just, life. Especially when you presume to speak for others, to others about life, then life makes sure that you represent it well. So it kind of shows you life. Yeah. Thank you, life, for showing me life. Appreciate it. And my channeling abilities have skyrocketed in really weird, different ways in the past year. So I am trying to integrate into me these new ways of receiving information and downloads. It's definitely more energy that I'm receiving, more ways in which I can see. Farther into the past, actually. It's not as much as so farther into the future, but I've begun to see farther and in more greater detail into the past, including myself. It used to be I can't see anything for myself, but I can see a lot for others. Spirit has opened the channel for me to see into my own past lives a lot more clearly and less sporadic and like snippets, but like actual storyline in the past year. So, and it's a lot more energy to process when you get that. It's a lot, and I've been meditating a lot in the past year. It's been simultaneous to practicing meditation. I sit a lot, and that really helps me process what the downloads that I'm getting, but also receive downloads. And it can get really overwhelming. So I'm really learning how to moderate these things. It's like I've mastered or became proficient or professional in processing different types of clairvoyance, clairsight, etc., claircognizance that I've been on so far. And now that Spirit is like, okay, we see you know how to do this, let's step it up a notch. So I feel like the heat is turned on. And that's how my life has looked like in the past year. But if any haters out there are like happy, it's for my highest good. It's really stretching me. It's really growing me. It's going to bring more success, spiritual and tangible. It's going to bring more capacity to help others. So keep cheering for my downfall as I rise. Like, what else can I say? um, yeah, there's even when there's challenges and emotional challenges, my spirit is joyous and my heart is like, even when it's like clenched in pain of like all kinds of circumstances and what is going on in the world and what is happening to my people and so on, I still, the electric spark within it that is more in tune and connected to the cosmic Buddha and to Hashem, knows it's okay and it's for the sake of improvement. So there's joy within all of this. Um, yeah. So I appreciate you guys, all of you that has still been around. You're awesome. Okay, so almost 11 minutes in, and now we're going to start the tarot. If anybody wants a timestamp, that would be awesome. Some people like to hear about my process, both spiritual and personal, so they'll watch from the beginning until now, and some people aren't very interested, and that's fine, and they'll want to skip to the reading, so I'm happy to give them that option. Okay, I'm going to do by the elements because I don't know if I have time to do all the 13 signs. So instead of doing 13 readings, I'm going to do 4 or 5 by the elements, as I said already. I can totally do collective reading. Carla, you're suggesting general reading. Yeah, thank you for that reminder. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with the collective, do the spiritual stage, and then I'm going to do by the elements. So collective reading for all my seekers, please. Present and future. Present, past, and future. Picking up someone will be returning. Okay. Thanks. Welcome. Welcome back. Okay. Collective reading for the month of December, please. Wow. The world for the collective. Major completion and finalizing of a major cycle in our lives. And this is so Pluto moving into Aquarius. Like, it's been 14 years that it's been in Capricorn, and we finished up, we've been closing up, we are closing up in December, a very long cycle of growth and evolution, of rebirth, death and rebirth, in the house in your chart that is represented by Capricorn. And wherever you have Saturn, of course, because Saturn rules your house where you have Capricorn. So you're kind of wrapping up in December the loose ends, right? Tying it all up. But it's like, it's celebratory, as I said in the beginning, and with the holidays, of course, but it's like with pride, with joy. It's like a graduation ceremony, or a bachelorette party, or a bachelor's party. You know, you're celebrating the end of your bachelor's life. You're celebrating the end of your college, whatever. And so whatever process you're finalizing, it's with joy. So it's not like painful. And you're taking it with you. Whatever you've learned, you're integrating it into the future. It doesn't, it's not like completely gone, but you're ready to take it up to the next level. More cards, please, for the collective. Page of Swords in the reverse. Especially looking at the World card in the upright like that, I feel like any nonsense that you had to deal with when it comes to people's bullshit, other people's bullshit, is going to just fall off. If you've been disturbed by pettiness, other people's pettiness, gossip, distortion of your words, mishandling of your business for some of you. If you had other people mishandle your business that you've trusted, I'm picking up that some of you are finishing up a relationship with someone that you trusted them with your business, with your well-being, with your process, with your journey, and you realize that they mishandled it. They didn't do well by you, and because you trusted them, you didn't really keep track on what they're doing and why and how. So they kind of had free range with your reputation, with making decisions that affect you, and you're discovering some things that they've said or done or decided, and you're like, wow, no, that does not speak for me. Sorry, I'm just gonna fix this. And so you're wrapping that up. Mountain Girl, hi. How are you doing? Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Room, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I just realized that with this frame, you can also see my pants. I should have worn like jeans or something different than just the sweatshirt, sweatpants. Anyway, here. That's better. Going back to Zoom meeting times. Well, at least I'm not in my underwear. I know, I'm fine. It's just funny. Thank you, though. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're stabilizing. You're making room to a more stabilizing relationships. Hello, CV Bear 13 from London. That's awesome. Welcome. More stable relationships with people who are more grounded and grounding. There's more transparency in how they do things. There's like touching base on things as opposed to letting them to kind of free roam and do whatever whenever. You're like, every so often you're like, okay, what has been going on? What are we doing and why? You're trusting someone else, this Queen of Pentacles, instead of this Page of Swords in the reverse, with something that is important to you. For some of you, it's work. For some of you, it's some sort of process, journey that you're on, study of some sort. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. You want to be able to trust the people that you're working with or in relationships with so that you have the ability to just go within and not worry every now and then and kind of do your hermit thing. Some of you are going to do just that, kind of go within to seek the answers. But for that, you got to finalize some things that in your exterior reality that have just not been working. Show me more, please, about this for the collective. Eight of Wands. So things are going to move fast with this Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, it's going to play out as a relationship. For some, as a romantic relationship. For some of you, it's going to be like a work situation, like a collaboration of some sort, maybe business endeavor, or even travel situation, because there's a couple of travel cards here. You're going to agree on things fast and you're going to move fast. I know that Mercury is going into retrograde in Sagittarius. I think today or tomorrow it's moving retrograde. It's going to go direct on the 15th of December and leave shadow, I think, January 2nd, 2025, yeah. But it's Sagittarius. It's mutable. It's Mercury. Things are going to move fast regardless. It's like a slippery slope. A lot of communication, a lot of things are going to come out into the surface in a way more truthful, clear way, less guessing, less riddles, less vicarious talk, more direct talk. Six of Swords. Yeah, many of you are definitely traveling. I don't think it's like a long distant move. I think it's like a temporary travel for a purpose of some sort. Maybe you're helping someone get somewhere, travel somewhere. You're traveling with them just to make sure that they arrive safe and that everything is going well. Maybe you're staying with them there for a little bit just to kind of help them settle. Bottom of the deck, Justice. But then, and Four of Wands, but you might decide to stay. The plans will change. Something that will start as planned for temporary will become more permanent, not necessarily forever and ever permanent, like not necessarily like purchasing a house, but maybe like staying longer, right? If you were going to stay a few days, it's going to be a few weeks, or whatever the relative equation is. Some of you have some property somewhere and you're finding out that the person you trusted it with hasn't been taking care of it properly. And you're traveling there to sort things out, and you might just get rid of them completely or fired, whatever the case may be, or you can't be here anymore. And then you're kind of living there for a while to take care of things. Okay? This has become very specific for the collective. Anything else to finalize the reading for the collective, please? The Sun. Ooh, things are going to work out really well with this. This is going to be... Nine of Cups at the top of the deck. Okay, so there's definitely a wish fulfillment here. Something that you've been wishing for that is kind of happening, that you can't even believe it. You're like, I could not believe it. You thought it was like a fantasy or something that is impossible, or like, yeah, it's fun to think about, it's fun to imagine, but no way that could happen. No way that could happen for me. No way it's possible. I just recently told someone a quote by Sadhguru: leave the impossible to nature. Don't worry about that. Anything can happen. So, something really great, like, is something that you've wanted for a long time, that you really resonate with, that you've been fantasizing about, that you've been really fantasizing about, dreaming about, that you thought was impossible, that you kept it in the fantasy realm. It's coming up to life. It's manifested. Some of you are going to have a real wish fulfillment, like it's going to almost feel like a miracle, but it's very real. From chaos, there will be magic. Like something that feels chaotic and crazy and scary and that you've been dealing with, not new, suddenly turns out to be like this amazing blessing. Cool. Okay, collective. Good luck. That's awesome. Now let's go by the elements. We're going to start with earth signs. Earth, then water, then fire, then air. That's how we're going to do it. Okay. Oh, more people have joined. Hello. Thank you for your likes. Appreciate that. If you find my messages helpful, feel free to share this live on your platforms and social media. And you never know who might stumble into it and hear exactly what it is that they need to hear in that moment, in time for them. Okay. Sip of coffee. I'm giving Pluto the credit for my revived energy, but it's actually coffee. Sorry, I'm kidding, Pluto. I'm kidding. It's you. You're the man or the woman. You're the boss. Okay. It's funny that I looked up. Look, Pluto can be looking down. Not because of hell and stuff, but because, well, Earth is round and turning around. So I don't know currently in relation to where I'm at, if Pluto is there or there or there or there or there or there. Overthinking. Cynthia, Any Earth up here? Your Virgo gang, yay! Yeah, any Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns in the house wanting to cheer for Earth element reading? Make yourself known. Let us know. And let us know where you're tuning in from. Ooh, my moderators are on fire today. I like that. I like that a lot. Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's going on for you guys for December to finalize 2024? Hallelujah. Okay, maybe hallelujah is actually part of your message. Maybe you're going to have a hallelujah moment. Okay. Here you are, first card out, the Hierophant. Technically Taurus, but you guys are great spiritual advisors that manage to kind of channel any energetic messages or spiritual ideas in a very practical, easy to understand way. You know how to communicate ideas in a way that is, that people can understand. Or like a bridge, right? Hierophant. Some of you are either getting your intuition back or having your intuition kind of be even stronger. You find yourself in a situation of advisory where you advise and guide and teach. Could be spiritual concept, religious concept with the Hierophant here, or just something to do with profound truths. Page of Wands, definitely something religious here. So December is the month of Sagittarius, the sign that rules religion and spirituality and faith. And here we have two cards to do with spirituality and religion and temples, synagogues, churches, etc. Like houses of worship. So it could revolve, an adventure, an actual pilgrimage with the page here, a journey, or just like an experience that is very spiritual and very, it's also to do with a culture of some sort, spiritual culture. Maybe something indigenous for some of you. Five of Pentacles, how interesting, Earth. Okay, so there's a message here from and or about someone or someones that have been out in the dark, left in the dark, kept out of something. Could be a level of exile, could be a level of slander. I'm hearing excommunicated, so like, and they're seeking some sort of, they're looking for answers or looking for a place. For some it's not all that. It's more so like going through a hard time. Someone or someone's that are going through a really hard time, they're like finding their way to this Hierophant, seeking answers, seeking refuge, seeking comfort, help, guidance. I'm suddenly picking up that this Hierophant is actually some of these Hierophant, for some of you, this Hierophant is accepting, taking in. And for some of you, this Hierophant is like putting a stop sign and not accepting, not taking in. If anyone out there is like dealing with immigration stuff, I'm picking up that something to do with your faith or your religion could be the thing that helps you. Like a religious practice. Eight of Pentacles. Religious work. For some of you, if you're looking to travel somewhere or to have a visa for some place, something to do with working in religious affiliation or spiritual affiliation of some sort, can help you with that. That's so interesting. And for some of you, putting that aside, just you're really working on your spiritual practice, on your spiritual craft, on your training, on your belief, on your studies. For a lot of you, it's also physical, for those of you that this applies to. King of Pentacles. This person is there to support you. It's like it's your he's your ally or partner, or what's the word? Sponsor. Not so much so investor. No, that's not. It's kind of, they're with you through this process, whatever the case may be. You guys are working together on something in the month of December. There's also, for some of you, it's actual job. It's an actual job that has to do with like an organization of some sort that is likely to do with either helping people in need. So if it's not spiritual, it's like charity work. Greetings from Chicago, from Rico, who's an Ophiuchus. Yay, awesome. That's great. Well, let's see if I can change the background. What's this? Hold on, I'm trying to see something. Never mind. Okay. Okay, let's wrap this reading up for Earth signs. What else about this do you need to know? 2 of Wands. You're studying something. You're studying something with this person. To do with all the things that I've mentioned. And it's a familiar but also a new path. So it's not completely foreign to you. It's something that something to do with like healing, something that your soul is kind of guiding you towards because it's your part of your evolutionary process. And it's meant to help you integrate something into your life or into your work or into your daily routine or even just your mindset or your approach to life, to kind of implement it in a more, like implementing habits. And you're definitely not doing this alone. There's like other people involved, or at least one person, meaning this King of Pentacles. And it's going to open up new doors for you. It's going to open up a new pathway. And that is something that you hadn't expected. Is there something else for Earth signs about this? Three of Pentacles. This is going to be something you'll be building up for the long term together with this person. It's going to become something very meaningful and dominant in your life. And I see it on the years, like not just a few weeks or a few months. So maybe an endeavor that begins with a few weeks process becomes like a few months, and then it grows and it's a few years. So this is long-term stuff. Hello, Elena. The new moon in Sag on December 1st. So make sure that you focus on things that you believe in and that you care about, because those you're basically building up, you're creating the foundations and building your future, quite literally. These are things that the things that you'll be dealing with this month, you'll be taking with you a few years onward. So make it count. Make sure it's what you want. Okay, good luck. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Next is water. Let's see. Here, yeah. Okay. Water signs, water signs. Message for water signs for December. Water signs. Oh. Too many cards for sure. So we're not going to do that. Cynthia is feeling all of this. You're welcome. Oh, water signs. You also got the Page of Wands. Okay. For December, water signs, please. Four of Swords. You're putting on hold something. The Fool. You're putting on hold something that you thought you might want to explore. It's been temporary, but you weren't sure maybe turn it into permanent or not. You're taking some time to kind of consider things because you want to make sure that you are, whatever it is that you're doing, you're gaining freedom from, and that you're doing something that you're passionate about and that you care about. You're like, I don't want to keep investing in this or wasting my time if it's not going to bring me the moksha, the liberation that I'm looking for, the place I want to be, the love. Two of Cups. You want to make sure that what you're doing now is leading you to your love, or is allowing you to be with the person that you love, or to have, like, you really care about having a romantic, loving relationship right now. This is something that is a priority for you. It's something that you feel will open your heart and give you more freedom. You're done with adventures. You're done with just casual dating. You're done with just like seeing how it goes. I don't know. You're like, I want something of meaning. And so you're stepping a little bit back to see what comes in. I'm picking up. Some of you are taking a risk on a love relationship of some sort on someone. And you're like, I have to try this. I got to give it a chance. It's now or never. I'm hearing it's now or never. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss an opportunity. You're like, I need to put these things on hold, because these things I can go back to. I can do them if I want to come back to them. But this situation with this person, it's now or never. So if I keep doing these things, I might lose this person. But if I put these things on hold and give this person a chance, or the situation a chance, even if it doesn't work out, I can always go back to these things. So you're like trying to be smart with like making sure that you're not missing out on an opportunity. Hello, Iona. Welcome. Interesting, water signs. You're choosing love. Or you're taking a risk on love. Seven of Pentacles. You're kind of worried because things haven't succeeding before there, or maybe you've tried that before and it didn't work out, but that was a different person, a different situation. Don't You're a different person today at a different time. So don't mesh the past failure or something that didn't work out then with now. It's not the same thing. Water is so awesome. Show me more, please, for water signs. Now, 7 of Cups. 7, 7. Some of you are worried that you're like, what if I'm imagining this? What if it's not real? What if it's like in my fantasies? What if it's not what it seems to be? You'll find out, and then if that's the case, you'll change your mind or do something different. Don't make a big deal out of things that are not, life and death. If it succeeds, great. If it doesn't succeed, great. It's fine. It's going to be fine either way. Like, okay, not exactly. If it's going to succeed, that's amazing. That's awesome. Love is a miracle. Okay? If it doesn't succeed, as you yourself are saying to yourself, from what I see in the cards, you can always go back to what it is that you've been doing. So it's not a big deal. It's like you're making it a lot more dangerous or risky than it actually is. Okay. Any water sign in the house? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Show me more for water signs for December. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're like, oh, you're Pisces, cool. Yeah, you're like, F it, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. I'm gonna create the reality that I believe in. I'm gonna co-create with the elements, with the universe. I'm going to honor the gifts that I've received in this life and utilize my skills, my talents, my opportunities, my good karma. I'm going to honor my dharma. I'm going to follow what my spirit is guiding me to follow. I'm going to listen to my heart. This Knight of Wands is becoming uber like, missionary, like a missionary of love. That's very cute. A missionary of love. Oh. So fitting to water signs. You guys are very romantic. I'm hearing, what if I'm not a water sign? Well, we all have all the signs in our chart with different planets. So if you resonate, just take it. If you don't, just don't, regardless. Keep it simple. Okay. Well, so what about this person, this water sign, and this person that they're going for or taking a risk with or something like that? Show me more about that for water. Oh, okay. Queen of Swords. This is someone, they will be welcoming, but also clear with their expectations. This is not someone that is like you can play with. I don't mean like not have fun, but I mean like you can't really toy with their mind. Does that make sense? You can't really get them to conclude what it is that you want them to conclude without having to lie. When we give half-truths, water signs, you guys, I love you guys, but you're so good at doing that, where you know how to lie without lying. You know how to make sure that the person in front of you gets the impression you want them to get without having to say something that is flat out wrong. You just kind of choose to focus on the truth that is helpful to you, and you kind of deflect from the truth that is not helpful for what it is that you want to convey. You do these things. This is not someone you can do that with. I'm picking up they have iron mind. Like their mind is so clear and picks up on these very little subtleties. So the more honesty, the more transparency, the more truthfulness, wholesome truthfulness, the better it will work with them. So this kind of gave an advice on what works with them, what doesn't work with them, to kind of help maximize the potential of success in this. Okay, good luck, water signs. You got this. Who's next? Fire. Hi, Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. How you doing? Every time I talk to fire signs, I have this need to do the Joey from Friends thing. How you doing? Like, I just feel like I want to flirt with them in Italian. I don't know. It's like something about fire signs. Okay. I don't do it. I do it on the inside. Every time I see a fire sign, I'm like, how you doing on the inside? It's funny. All right, fire signs. What's going on with fire for December? Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Keep being awesome. Any fire signs in the house? Fire. I feel the need to show you guys flowers that I have here with me. So maybe you're getting flowers. Oh. Hey. Here's some flowers, Fire. 'Cause I love you. The frame is like, oh, I'll leave it like that. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, I like that. It's a nice frame. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Okay. Just goofing around. All right. Nice. Why not? There. Red roses. That's nice. Okay. Fire signs for December. I lost 4 people from the chat when I showed you guys flowers. Really? You don't like flowers? All right. You don't have to. Another person. That's so funny. Flowers. It's like, no? Okay. You'd think it would bring people over, but oh well. Okay. Too many cards. Water sign. No, we just did water. I'm sorry. Fire signs for December. I'm shuffling. Hierophant. I think earth signs got this. Show me more for fire signs. 8 of Wands. Wow, very meaningful, deep communication. Conversations. Oh, I was about to say conversation, but I said conversations. Okay, so in plural. Several deep conversations. Truth is very truthful. Completing each other's sentences. I'm picking up on a conversation where it's like really, it becomes very fluid and very flowing and very, like literally picking up on each other's sentences. It's like from telepathy, communication to just the verbal word. I'm also hearing a written word. So it could be on several different types of communication. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Yes, definitely messages. And then we have 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and King of Swords. Okay. So these conversations, messages, etc., are going to lead to realizing that you need to make a decision. And it's a big decision. has to do with your heart and a wish fulfillment, but it requires a lot of utilizing of the mind. The King of Swords here, it's like it has to be done smart or responsibly, or what is this big decision? It also has to do somehow with location or geography, or maybe a move of some sort, or a change of scenery. Should I stay or should I go kind of thing. Maybe you're debating if to stay in one place or to move to another. But this is some place that you always wanted to go to, or you really like the thought of going to. And there are stuff for you there already. There's something established in that place. So it's not like a complete new beginning out of the blue where you need to build the infrastructure. I feel like I'm getting that the foundations are already laid. Like it's already, there's something there to kind of welcome you or make you feel comfortable. So it's not like that, the decision is not that detrimental or not that scary. I'm hearing doable. It's doable. There's a lot of fear involved and something that is really holding you back. But I feel like these conversations or this truth or these realizations, messages are going to bring a level of clarity that will help kind of minimize this devil energy. It's something that used to really have a hold on you, almost paralyze you, like you wouldn't make any decision without wait, hold on, what? You wouldn't make any decision without running it by this energy or tapping in. If it's not an exterior person to you, maybe it's an aspect of yourself that you would check in about in regards, and then if that aspect would say no, 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 then you'd be immediately like, okay, no. Like you're opening your decision making ways to other variables. You're considering other variables than the ones that you've considered so far, and that creates a different, stronger sense of stability within yourself. Like you're listening to the more holistic aspect of yourself as opposed to just one aspect of yourself that you've given way too big of importance. And now you're realizing, wait, that's not everything that matters. I shouldn't be making decisions only based on this. I should be looking into the bigger picture or to the more holistic part of myself. Or I should not listen to this energy. I should listen to, to this other energy. Or it's just, it could all be within yourself. The devil and the angel sitting on your shoulders. It might be manifested as actual individuals in your environment, that represent those energies, but it's within you, right? So you get to say which wolf you feed. What do you give more emphasis to? And I feel like there's a change in balance where you used to give a lot more importance to one aspect, and now that's changing, and it's more in alignment with your heart and with your balanced way of thinking. The King of Swords is a very balanced, rational mindset where you exercise both your lobes, your right lobe, your left lobe, properly, and not just stuck on one thing. Anything else you can show us on this for fire signs, please? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire of Wands. It might require some struggle or some disagreement with others. Maybe there's someone or someones who don't agree with it, or kind of put up resistance. But so if you consider that it's not going to be a smooth sail, like it's going to be like a little bumpy, it will require some, getting through some challenges. Oh my God, I'm feeling annoyed. There, it's okay now. sorry, it will require, you know, getting through some hurdles. And if you understand that that's the case, it will be easier for you to do that because you won't be so easily swayed by, oh, it's difficult, oh, it's challenging, oh, it's a little bit, I don't know. It's okay. The Five of Wands lead to the Six of Wands. If you stick through the righteous battle, if you want to call it like that, I don't know if you're going to like that definition, but it leads to the Six of Wands, which is victory. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. So this is something very meaningful for you. This is something that you feel is very spiritual, is very loving. It's very like, has to do with your path as a person, but also as a soul. It's like, this is too big for me to consider only this and that variable in order to, and then make a decision based on that. Like, I need to consider other aspects and not just pass along or give up, I'm hearing, or let go because of things that used to matter, but now in relation to this, maybe the importance that I give certain things, I can put it aside and think bigger. Yeah. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, fire. Have fun. This looks like a very interesting adventure. Okay, who's next? Air signs. Last but not least, air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius for the month of December, please. You guys still here? How are you doing? Let me know if you resonate with any of this. If there's any air signs in the house ready for the next reading. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, air signs for the month of December, please. Oh, I love this. Strength. Wow, very, very intense. Judgment. Strength and judgment. Okay. Wow. Wow. Temperance and Two of Cups. This is incredible. Okay. Air signs. Something about you that you have that is a source of your power. It gives you a lot of power, a lot of energy. Something that you're very talented with, skilled at, unique with. You've suppressed. You've tried to really restrict because it was like an untamed fire that maybe caused you some trouble. And you got called out for different things. And you're like, okay, I need to start tempering this. I need to start balancing this. I need to start like mellowing it down. And you have been doing so. But now, now that it's been processed properly or worked on or tempered, balanced, internalized, it's like it's time for you to trust yourself to exercise it also exteriorly and live by and be more open with it and kind of show it. Because it's safe now, it's balanced now, it's okay now. And I feel like by doing so, it will attract love into your life. Like there's something, this is true love. This is something very romantic, very soul-based. It's romantic love, it's spiritual love, it's physical love, it's all of it together. So it's like very, very powerful, very strong connection coming through here. Definitely from a past life. definitely very powerful bond, a friendship, a allyship, an alliance. This is someone that you've made an alliance with in the past. When I say past, it could be this life, but it could definitely be past life. So this is a relationship that has it's on a soul timeline, not just like your physical this lifetime timeline, right? So think really big. Think in the span of several lifetimes with these cards, and it's kind of being brought together now with Temperance. We have several angels here. Okay, we have two angels here, so this is definitely like divinely orchestrated. You're ready. You've gone through the lessons, the karma, the transmuting of negativity into positive power. Both of you, I'm hearing on both sides. So, some of you are going to really connect with with the loved one, very, very old, ancient loved one for you. And it's very sweet. These cards are, it's hard to explain. Like, a lot of times when I read, I get I physically feel the energy that is, expressed in from the cards, or from the message. So it's a very warm feeling. It's very like, I don't know, very romantic, very comfortable, not like compromise like comfortable, but like very familiar. So you're either meeting someone that is familiar to you, or you're reconnecting, the same thing. Okay, do you want to show us more details, please, for air signs about this? Sorry, I got lost a little bit in the sensation of it, so. Back to the message, please, for air signs. I mean, Ace of Cups, it's like, oh my God, I feel like a giggly teenager. It's like first love type of feeling, but like this is old. This is a real falling in love, like the beginning stages of falling in love, but again, it's not real. I can't call it a beginning. This is something. So maybe a restart, right? Maybe a new beginning within an existing thing, or a new chapter. Okay, a new chapter. Thank you. Show us more, please, for air signs about this. Page of Cups. Yeah, you're going to get like, or get and possibly also express these sentiments, like something very romantic. Like I do see an expression of love, like maybe they're going to write you a love letter or a poem, or the other way around. Just a lot of sweet words, a lot of very sweet words. Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. So you'll be celebrating it. So it's going to be like, Nine of Wands. It's something that you had to, it involved a level of fear and anxiety that you had to like be cautious with. What is that about? Anything more about this? Is it important? Yeah, there's been like in the past, or you're carrying a sense of a heartbreak and of fear and of anxiety that it will happen again. So maybe things with you and this person have ended before in a very painful way, in a very scary way. where you had to hold on, where you had to heal, where it's like, I mean, it's been very, very painful, and you're still carrying this feeling, and you're worried that it will repeat itself. I mean, bottom of the deck, the sun. Don't worry, be happy. Like, just, this is life for you. Everything comes with a level of risk, and we never truly know. So we can't not start something because of the fear of how it will end, if it will end. Because everything at one point somehow ends or transforms. So it's not, no one is making it out alive, right? So, and especially, here's the comforting part, especially if this is something that has been going on for a few lifetimes, it's on a soul timeline, then nothing to worry about, right? Here you are, despite. So that's the good news. All right, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this is awesome. So all of you, thank you so much for joining me. Check out the description box for services or support, or just if you're curious for more info about the existential shift and your existential shift process. Thank you to my channel members so much. Stay magic, stay true, stay free. I love you.